What is up? This is Nathan, that album reviewer guy. Guess what I'm here for? Yeah, I am here for another album review. Yes, I am here for another album review. Still trying to get back on schedule, and today I will be reviewing the new Powerman 5000 album, Builders of the Future. I've liked these guys for a while, ever since I first found out about them through the SmackDown vs. Raw video game, the original one, because it had a few Powerman 5000 songs in it. And this is the band's 10th album. And for those of you who don't know, the frontman, Spider-One, brother of Rob Zombie. Yeah. And you can hear how his voice sort of sounds like Rob Zombie's in some of their songs. But this video is not about that, it's about their new album. Yeah. So let's get to it. Well, this is the band's 10th album, and like most of their other albums, it is fairly short. This one clocks in at about, well, a little less than 35 minutes. So, it's not too long. If you want to listen to it in one go, you'll probably have time. And this album opens up with a high-octane track called Invade, Destroy, Repeat. Nice way to open the album with this song. And that track fades very well into the next one, which is entitled We Want It All. The chorus is a bit simplistic, but it's still an enjoyable track. And most of these songs, not just on this album, but some Powerman 5000 songs in general have some simplistic choruses, but I've noticed this album is like the most simplistic choruses out of all the Powerman 5000 tracks and whatnot that I've listened to. And then that song fades into the next song, the single, How to Be Human. Obviously the first song I heard on the album, since it was released as a single a few months ago, before the album was released. Pretty good. Then we get into the fourth song, called You're Gonna Love It Like It or Not, which is a driving track that I found myself clapping to, actually. Yep. That catchy. And it sounds like a song that you would probably hear in a club, due to the fact that it has a bit of like a dance vibe to it. And who knows, you may even be able to dance to it. I didn't do that, but you might be able to. I don't know. The first four tracks were good. I did enjoy them. But then it happened. The decline. And it happened pretty quickly. Because right on the next track, which was the fifth one on the album, the title track, Builders of the Future, it opened with this electronic sound and the repeating of the words, We are the children, builders of the future. And those words were repeated throughout the song. But, I don't know. I don't know what it was about this song, but I just couldn't get into it for some reason. I don't know why, but it just didn't appeal to me. And that's not where it ended. No, it just began there. Because then the next track, I Wanna Kill You, softest song in the album, and despite the title of the song, it's not aggressive like you'd think it would be. At least I thought it would be more aggressive, but no, not at all. I don't think the electric sounds in this song work well with the softer instrumentals. It's a bit bland and off-putting if you ask me. And some of the electronics and instrumentals don't really fit, in my opinion, and it's just not really an enjoyable song. Not to me. And then you get into the next track, Modern World, which picks up the pace a little bit, but I just can't get into it. And that song flows right into the next one, Live It Up Before You're Dead. And these tracks very, very similar as far as instrumentals go and electronics go and whatnot. As a matter of fact, they're so similar that I honestly did not know that the song had changed from Modern World to Live It Up Before You're Dead. I thought I was still listening to Modern World, then I looked at the track times and found out that Live It Up Before You're Dead started a few seconds ago. I'm like, really? I thought this was the same song. Yeah. But I couldn't get into this one either. I don't know what it is about this album. I like the first 4 songs, but so far for the rest of the album, couldn't get into it. Then the next song, I Can't Fucking Hear You, feels like it has no energy to me. Feels like a filler track. Boring. No. And the closing track, Evil World, just it just feels like another filler. I mean, it's not a good way to end the album, in my opinion. I will give it this though. The album has terrific flow, but most of the album kind of feels rushed to me due to the fact that it's short and there's quite a few filler tracks, it feels. And some of the album has no energy and kind of bland and boring and, you know, just not enjoyable. I enjoyed the first 4 tracks. I don't know what happened, but I just couldn't get into the rest of the album. So, this album was a bit of a disappointment to me. Favorites, though, I do have some: Invade, Destroy, Repeat, We Want It All, How to Be a Human, and You're Gonna Love It Like It or Not. Least favorites, Builders of the Future and I Wanna Kill You. Overall, this album gets a 6 out of 10. It wasn't terrible, but kind of a letdown. I guess that's all I have to say about that. So, what did you guys think of the album? What do you want me to review next? Let me know. That album review guy, sign off.